Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. And oh boy, has a lot happened in the crypto space over the last 24 hours. A lot has become apparent, a lot of crazy stuff we have found out, but first, comment down below whether you are thinking about buying this dip. I told you all on this channel that we believe that this little run which we saw yesterday was actually not going to be the newer run. We at least had to see one more dump. In this case here, we've seen a little dump. Bitcoin -5, Ethereum -5, XRP minus about 1%. It is interesting though, all right? I'm not sure exactly where we're going to go from here, but I am using this opportunity to stack up my coins, and I want to know from you guys if you are too. Also, I'm thinking about doing some crazy giveaways. I'm not exactly sure yet how we're going to be doing it, but if you want to enter, all you have to do, like always, is make sure you press the like button, make sure you are subscribed, and make sure you comment something down below, and you're automatically in for whatever we're going to do. Then guys, also check out my Twitter. I try to keep you updated on here with some of these important things like this one, which we'll get into in just a second. But starting it off, Ripple has decided to put on the frickin' jets. I don't know exactly what happened over there, but all of a sudden, they have decided to post quite a lot more content on their platforms than they usually do. For example, we got 3 posts just today, or yesterday, depending on when exactly this all happened. I guess everything is happening yesterday, whatever, right? Depending on where exactly you're watching from, if it's today or yesterday, but ton of freaking posts, one of 20 hours ago, one of 18 hours ago, one of 13 hours ago, 3 points within a day, and even then, March 2nd, they got to post another post here, and March 1st, they got to post 2 posts. You guys see what I'm seeing? They're going pretty heavy with the marketing department all of a sudden, where before, they actually didn't used to do that many updates. Even here the last week in February, it's been going pretty damn crazy. Like, updates every freaking day. Like, what is going on with Ripple? Why have they started to pick up the pace so heavily? Maybe it's really because they've gotten to a point where they think it is necessary to start this train, where they think it's necessary to start updating the mass and just get their social media presence heavily known, right? And just move on forward with some heavier pace, where before they were a little bit more quiet, a little bit of waiting around, because they really turned on the jets. It's interesting to me to see, especially in the last 2 days or so. It's been going crazy. Then I earlier yesterday in the live stream read the motion to dismiss for you guys in the live stream, as I said. And one of the most important points of that one was this line right here. Now, I checked out the attorney's view like I usually like to do this type of stuff. And well, you can see Attorney Hogan discusses the motion to dismiss the SEC v. Ripple lawsuit, Garlinghouse/Larson out. I guess I should press the like button then, because if I watch it and I like it, maybe I should do that just to help out. But one of the interesting points which I noticed was mostly how he discusses everything which we thought before, and there's not actually anything necessarily new this time around, because I think it was pretty damn obvious. The only thing he told us, which I didn't know too much about, is that there's 4 ways that basically a lawsuit like this can end, and the motion to dismiss most of the time actually gets dismissed, so that they don't pull through with the motion. And that's after watching this video, also a little bit more of my perspective, where I'm also expecting this to not really work out, even though I do think they have a pretty strong offense. And the reason I'm saying that is because, well, he, I believe, pointed out, or maybe it was someone else over on Twitter, that your motion to dismiss only works if you, by claiming that all their points are true, can still defend it and can still find that they have no basis to charge you on, even if you accept that all their allegations are correct. If you accept them and go from that point on forward and say, even if they are correct, then this were to happen, and this were to happen, and that would still not point out that we're doing something wrong, then it could have been dismissed. And he doesn't think that's the way it's going to go. But also what I find interesting is this line, right? And XRP's value historically has not been correlated with Ripple's actions, results, or public announcements, but instead with changes in the value of other digital assets, such as Bitcoin and Ether, that the SEC has publicly declared are not securities. So one important point there already instantly is, well, has the SEC really made up their mind about Ethereum? I would definitely like to debate that. But also the fact that Ripple then now claims, or at least Barry Garlinghouse's lawyer claims, that Ripple has had no effect on the XRP price because of their actions, results, or public announcements. I think that's really interesting, because I would personally, with my own mind, think that because of some of Ripple's efforts and because of what they're going to do in the future, that XRP would do well. But I'm wondering if this just means that Ripple and Brett Garlinghouse and whatnot also think that whatever Ripple's going to do, it's never going to increase the XRP price. It's interesting. It's really interesting that he pointed that out, that it's in there. Then the Hermit posted, short and sweet, Ripple is piloting / the new CBDC private ledger has been running for more than 8 years. The CBDC private ledger meets even the highest of security standards for central banks, with each having complete sovereignty and ability to customize based on their own unique privacy and policy requirements. The core technology behind this new CBDC private ledger has been running for more than 8 years without incident and with billions of dollars of value transacted every single day. So this is not something new. It is basically talking here about the XRP ledger, the public one basically. They took that as a basis for the new private one, which is why they said it's been running for 8 years. It's not that this private ledger has been running for 8 years, so that is definitely wrong. But, I guess that's the situation. Let's see what they're saying here. Read it again. It's like talking about the person taking a test drive of a Tesla electric vehicle when the vehicles have been on the road for 8 years now. The guy test driving is still deciding to buy. I'm hoping your version is correct, but this is how it reads to me. The Hermit says, I don't think I understood what is based on XRPL, and I did highlight, but I can see I should have written the core tech. It wasn't clickbait. Yeah, but hopefully you guys get it by now. Then Monica Long from San Francisco also posted, by the way, this is a member of Ripple, tokenization has always been a key feature of the XRPL with over 5,400 issued tokens since inception. CBDCs will live on the new private ledgers that run parallel to the XRP ledger, using XRP as a bridge to interoperate with other currencies. No more walled gardens. And again, in the end of things, I still believe that it's Ripple's bigger picture to get those CBDCs running on the new private ledger, to then use XRP as the bridge currency, because when we read or look into old interviews from Brett Garlinghouse, he often states that it's not the hard part to get them, let me say it differently. The hard part of getting new partnerships on XRP is getting a partner to sign the first initial contract. After that, which is basically switching from Xcurrent to Xrapid back in the time, that's the easy part, because if you're already working with them and you can tell them, hey, so you're already working with us, that's pretty cool, but we have another option for you to save even more money. Well, since they know how you are, they've been working with you and they've been happy, it's going to be an easier process. And I kind of feel as if it's the same way for these CBDCs. If they are built on top of Ripple with Ripple as advisors, don't you also think because of all the trust and all the, easy connections now, they easily could also use XRP? So as the bridge currency, I think they're just really putting themselves in a freaking tight, beautiful position. In the sense of, will this increase the XRP price if it's the bridge currency? Directly, potentially is all I can say. Mostly because of what was said in this lawsuit here, in this motion to dismiss. I'm not sure if that's Ripple's real plan, to increase the XRP price because of this newer bridge currency. But hey, I'm not, this is not factual, all right? This is just a thought. And then on the other point, which was basically that it's all based upon Ethereum and Bitcoin, I'm actually not so sure that Biden has put Ethereum in the clear. I actually really think he's only doing this for Bitcoin, and that Ethereum regulations could still be coming. Biden's SEC chair pick, Gary Gensler, reveals policies on Bitcoin and crypto regulation. So one of the things he's noted here is that Bitcoin is the... actually, let me see here. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies have brought new thinking to payments and financial inclusion, but they've also raised new issues of investor protection that we'll need to attend to. And one of the other ones somewhere, there's no quote here, I guess, is how he talks about Bitcoin in specific with some of his examples and never really mentions Ethereum, which has left a lot of us wondering exactly why he did that and whether or not he really thinks of changing the verdict on Ethereum still. On the Ethereum note, Ethereum is now available on Amazon managed blockchain. So I saw a lot of videos and people asking, is Amazon taking everything over? Well, it kind of feels as if they are, right? If they're still pulling through with a lot of freaking things. But yeah, AWS has announced that Ethereum is now generally available on the Amazon managed blockchain, providing a scalable managed solution. Ethereum is second only to Bitcoin in terms of market cap and enjoys widespread name recognition. Amazon's support of Ethereum comes amid growing acceptance of blockchain solutions and cryptocurrency among mainstream institutions. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is really big in any way, shape, or form. I guess it's just a nice feature to have, something you can tick off in terms of the box, but is it really something important? Well, not really. Then guys, go check out GSX. A link will be down below. It's the first gold-backed coin, the first growth coin. I'm just going to say that you should check it out, right? A link will be down below. And by using that link, you also get a 5% bonus. The coin right now is 10 cents with a 9% bonus for being early, plus a 5% bonus for using my link. And yeah, I'm just thinking, hey, what if we go crazy in terms of price in the next couple of weeks or whenever it comes out in like, I think a couple of weeks from now, maybe like 20 days or so from now is going to be when it's done. Yeah, I'm thinking, what if it goes crazy by that time? I'm hoping for it, which is why I'm putting in some money. Again, I'm not sure that it will, but I'm thinking of it, right? And I'm hoping it. Again, it could be a scam, could be a ×2, could be a ×50, or could be a ×25. I don't know, but I'm putting some money in. Again, there's a couple thousands of my dollar inside. Then Bitcoin reaching $1 million is very reasonable by Kraken CEO. And I said it before, these guys, do not trust them. They always act out of self-interest as, well, think about it. If you are a cryptocurrency exchange CEO, all you want to happen is for crypto to become more popular or crypto to become higher in value. So his opinion does not matter because it's always skewed already. Then there we go. Ripple getting ready to test 50 cents, what to expect. And that's a fun thing, all right? A lot of people send me articles like this saying, Dusty, what do you think about them? And I always reply saying, man, don't trust these people making articles with this in the name, with like, hey, 50 cents will almost be reached, yada, 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 because they're also very often just doing this for attention or doing this because you'll click on it then because it says 50 cents. All we can say about 50 cents is we'll get there when we get there. And following Ripple's words, it'll be when Bitcoin sets the tone for it. Now, XRP did actually do quite a lot better than most other cryptos here in the space. A little bit later, I'll talk more about Uniswap because that one is outperforming the rest like crazy. Same for Theta. I'm not going to cover that one, but definitely I'm going to talk a little bit more about Uniswap. But XRP is still performing rather good. And I'm thinking that the consequences of what's happened right now the last couple of days have actually kicked in. Even though they haven't been so severe, it has kicked in a little bit. And people are just generally trying to pick up some more XRP since, well, all the signals here are looking like it's a very positive verdict coming out in the end. Is Ripple on the verge of winning the individual SEC lawsuits? Attorney explains why. So, well, I mean, he didn't really explain that they're close to a verdict or anything like that. So I'm not exactly sure how they made that title. He basically, in one point, just said that one of the arguments was really good. Same thing that we kind of went over. There's nothing really new. And yeah, in the end, guys, I don't think they'll actually lose anyway, Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson. Do I believe it will be difficult for Ripple to really come off without any fine, without any repercussion? Yes. But Brad Garlinghouse himself, I think it's going to be pretty interesting, pretty simple. Another point of interest, I would say, is the fact that, well, he got into Ripple in 2015. This has all been covered in the live stream before, but still. In 2015, where they were called a currency by FinCEN, and then later on they claim, oh, the SEC claims, yeah, you should have known that it was a security, even though the Department for Financial Crimes Enforcement Network of the Treasury Department, yeah, they said before that it was a currency. That's very contradictory, very difficult, and thus, if they did not know that it should have officially been a security, or didn't at least warn you or tell you, then how could you have known, right? That's sometimes what I have in the back of my head, but yeah. That was it for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. I have no idea what to title the video, but we'll see what we come down to. Thank you guys all for watching. See you guys again in another crypto video, and enjoy your day, everybody.